Hi, Coach. Congratulations on your induction to the International Swimming Hall of Fame. It's a wonderful top honor in swimming, and I'm really happy and proud to be a part of it along with everybody, and have this kind of a reunion really is really a cool thing.
Don Watson, my family friend, my mentor, my swim coach. Your speech brought me to tears last night because I was so happy for you. You waited your whole life for this, and I couldn't be more thrilled to spend it with you. So, wow.
Last night was absolutely perfect. Everything was well-deserved. Congratulations.
Don, thank you so much for all that you've meant to me. As I say to my kids, show me your friends and I'll show you your future, and for me, show you your coach and I'll show you your future. I'm so grateful for you.
I agree with what Greg and Jim said. I can't add a lot to that except that I really, really appreciate everything you did for us and the other guys in our class and in the entire program. We're all talking about it. Love you, folks.
Hi, Don. Just want to say congratulations on your induction into the Hall of Fame. Couldn't be more proud. Had a great career with you. My parents loved you, as you know. And our whole family is so proud of you and everything that you've helped us all to become, because we're not just swimmers, we're a family. And I really appreciate everything you've done for all of us. And you've had a great life and hopefully plenty more years to go. So we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Don, I graduated in '65, and you were so instrumental in so much of my life, certainly in '65 and on, because your strength and your guidance carried through with me my entire life, and I owe so much to you, and I'm so grateful for who you are now and who you were for us as high schoolers. Thank you for everything, and my very best to you and your family.
Hi, Coach. It was such an honor to be here to see you receive an induction into the Swimming Hall of Fame. It was great swimming with you as a little kid. It's wonderful memories, and it's so impressive that so many people showed up to honor you.
Hey, Coach, Denny Chase. Just want to tell you how proud I am of you and what a wonderful time I had. This is really a great function. You're a great guy. Think back on different things that happen in your life, and one of the greatest is having a mentor, someone that you can rely on, a teacher, someone that gives you support. I remember those days at Proviso East. We had a good team, a lot of camaraderie. Anyway, love you, Coach. Thanks.
I don't know if you remember, but I came in as a freshman. I wasn't very good, and you turned me into nothing, into the pinnacle of swimming, high school, college, and I'm still doing it now in Masters, and I have you to thank for that. One cool thing that I just recently got, and that's why I wore the shirt today, Hinsdale won the state championship finally after like 25 years. It's the 18th one. And what I was told was that the kids now, in 2015, they feel so proud that they were able to win the state meet and join and be a part of that legacy and tradition that you and we developed and evolved from the 60s and the 70s up until carried over into the 80s, and they feel really cool that they have now added to that, number 18, and kind of connecting these teenagers now, and looking back at the pictures on the wall of the All-Americans and the state champions and the Olympians from that era. And so there is a lot of pride and that we don't even know, but somehow we produced for these other generations, which is kind of cool.
Hey, Don, congratulations again on your induction to International Swimming Hall of Fame. Well deserved, long overdue. Have a safe trip home, and we'll see you in September.
Hi, Coach Watson. I'm honored to be a part of this whole weekend. It's been an amazing journey back to lots of memories from when I was, 10 or 12 in the stands to being in the pool with you. And I am so grateful to be a part of all this and have had you as such an inspiration in my life. Everything from the early morning workouts that gave me discipline, to me wanting to perform to be my best, to respecting you and wanting to earn your respect and carry that forward in my life, and mainly to do it with enthusiasm. So you taught us also to have fun and enjoy life along the way, the camaraderie, the teamwork, like an extension of family. And I am so grateful to you and everything that I brought with me. And when I look back really in my high school years, I think of you were almost more of a teacher than any of the teachers that I had. And you influenced my life in a way that's can't even describe. Thank you.
Hey Don, happy Father's Day. Yeah, since my dad died in 2002, as I've told you before, there's no man in the world who is currently alive who has impacted my life as you have. And so I think of you as my father today in many ways, and I thank you for what you've built into my life. And this has been such a special weekend to be here to honor your achievements and to be with my teammates. You've changed my life in many profound ways, and I want to thank you.
So, Coach, with you, great things were accomplished. I appreciate your enthusiasm, your guidance, and your ability as a coach to cultivate the culture, if you will, of the swimmers to help us become the people we were designed to be. With you, we excelled and flourished, and thank you, Coach, from the bottom of my heart. It's been great.
It was great talk last night. It was a great time, and we were so honored to be able to be there and celebrate with you. Thank you so much for everything.
I met Don Watson in October of 1959, and at the swimming pool in Proviso East, and he was telling us, all about what we had to do to swim, and I looked at him, the varsity guys were swimming in the pool, and I said, what do we have to do to get down there? And he said, I like that attitude. And so it wasn't long before he just changed my life entirely. I learned how to work, I learned how to be disciplined, I learned how to just appreciate what hard work will do for you in life. And he was the greatest mentor I've ever had in my life. Can't really start to tell anyone or even come close to expressing my appreciation for what he has done to change the whole course of the sequence of events that made me who I am today. So I love Don Watson. I love his family, his wife, who is the most patient person in the world, even though he would not believe me saying that. I know, nor would she. But really, when she and Don and Ann had myself and one other swimmer with them for one summer in 1960 in a house in Bloomington, a two-bedroom house in Bloomington. They stayed in one bedroom. The swimmer and myself, Howard Brown, myself stayed in another bedroom, and he just did that to bring two swimmers along to be more of what they could be, and that was Don. Swimming was number one, and he's number one with me.
Don Watson, oh my goodness, you have been a major part of my life for, 52, 53 years. It was because of you that I really learned how to compete, but more importantly, you made me a very responsible, caring, loyal person. And even more so, you helped me in my adult life by bringing me back to do the 1 year of the Hinsdale Swim Club as the age group coach. Then I stepped into the program at Hinsdale Central High School in the fall of 1978. Left the swim program in the 1999-2000 school year and became that guidance counselor, and then just retired last week from Hinsdale Central. So we go full circle, my dear, and I look forward to seeing you in September. Take care. I love you.
It's a great time to be here this weekend, and it's very fitting that this is on Father's Day because Don was like a father to a lot of us. And I had a great opportunity to swim for him for 3 years in high school, and then I went to swim for his close friend, Doc Countsman at Indiana. And they were one and the same. It was great. They're both huge influences in my life. And, thanks, Don. My family thanks you. My wife thanks you. My kids thank you. So we love it. We love you, and it's just been a great experience to be here with all the friends and family. So.
Talking about the influence that Donald Dale Watson has had in my life. He has been the major factor in the direction of my life. He first met me as an 8-year-old red-haired, freckled punk-ass little swimmer. He showed me how much better I could be by applying myself, by specialization, by making it a profession, and that continues to the day. Things that we experienced along the way that were successful, getting a scholarship to swim with his mentor, Doc Councilman at Indiana University, helping win 4 for 4 state championships while I was there, going to Israel to swim the race across the Sea of Galilee, and of course, who can forget beating Mark Spitz in a 200-meter freestyle for 198 meters, and then, he beat me in the last 2 meters. Other than that, the disappointments, not repeating as a senior state champion at the high school championships, not making the Olympics, but I think probably because of Don's preparation, that he taught me that I could learn more from my failures than from all the successes. So Don Watson, my surrogate dad, my sea buddy as I would call it if this was the Navy, live long, prosper, and it was one hell of a weekend. I was glad I was here, and especially that I could get all those signatures of those well-meaning wishers.
Congratulations. It's a life award, well-deserved, and it was quite a testimony to the different types of people you worked with. I was certainly at one end of the barbell and enjoyed it and learned a lot and really appreciate our growing relationship as we go forward with our council every Friday morning, and just thank you for being alive and thank you for being in my life.
Coach, as you already know, this has been what you termed a most magical weekend. Every one of us here has come for one reason, and that is to celebrate you and what you have done for each and every one of us. You said it beautifully last evening, and now today on Father's Day, June 22nd, I believe, 2015, never forget that every one of us swimmers owes so very much to you. You've made such an impact on my life. As I said in my induction years ago, or last year, I owe my career to you, but I owe so much more to you, Coach, and I love you deeply from the bottom of my heart. And in short, thank you, Coach, for absolutely everything.
So Don was a great inspiration to all of us, and I remember one time when we were having a shave-down party in the stands of the Hinsdale pool, and all of a sudden, unbeknownst to us, he comes out of the office, jumps up on the board, stark naked, runs down the board and dives off. That was, and we all cheered, and that psyched us up for state meet. So thank you, Coach, for being a great inspiration and a creative one at that.